enjoying some cold, quiet sun out there, and Ted was telling us earlier about some wind.
That's right. You're getting on the gusty side, and that's going to be drawing in some more of that warmth. It's already, we've already moved up about 20 degrees where we were very early this morning, and we're going to continue to see that trend carry us into the overnight hours. So, we've got a long way to go, going from almost double digits below zero to getting to more seasonable weather. But time lapse has been kind of a pretty looking situation. Looking to the west, there's the sunrise. Looking westwards, the high clouds beginning to drift in from the west ahead of that upcoming storm system, the one responsible for generating those south winds. But right now, drawing the winds, but some filtered sun. That's time lapse from our Lewiston auto camera. That's from CC Heights right now from downtown. It's 9 degrees, but 18-mile-per-hour winds gusting to around 28. So we have some gusts to deal with today, and it's not going to feel as warm as some of the temperatures may eventually look, at least not initially. Temperatures started out around 8. In fact, between hours, we got to 9 below zero this morning, just after midnight. But temperatures have been steadily rising, even hours before sunrise, and now we're watching that a nice little incline in those temperatures on the way up, eventually to double digits in the next hour. By midnight, we might even be in the 20s. It's 9 degrees now. It feels like 10 below. Winds 18 miles per hour to the south. So still very cold, but just better overall. 9 degrees in Rochester, Winona 18. It's 10 in Osage. Albert Lea now 10 degrees. Winds again on the strong side. We're going to experience this today and tomorrow. 28-mile-per-hour winds in Rochester, Preston 29. 26 in Mason City. High clouds spilling in. So we're losing that beautiful blue sky we enjoyed yesterday and for the first half of today. It really won't see much of the sun for quite some time, actually. We have a storm system brewing to the west. There's also a warm front draped across the plains, and all that's migrating eastward in the backside of high pressure that was responsible for all that quiet weather over the past 24 hours. So 9 degrees right now at Rochester, one of the coldest in the region. We're surrounded by double digits, and looking westward, 30s and 40s are more commonplace in the plains. We're not going to quite get to the 40s, but we may see some mid-30s and a whole stretch of weather that warm in the coming days. Breezy and cold today, temperatures topping out in the afternoon, upper teens to maybe around 20 degrees, but keep in mind after sunset the warmth continues to build in on those south winds. A breezy day tomorrow with a chance of light snow that will have at least periods of snow throughout the day, and then rain and snow chances for the latter part of the week as the same system kind of sits around for a couple of days. Some sunshine today, gusty winds, temperatures in the teens. We continue that ascent with those temperatures through the evening hours. Thickening clouds and gustier winds yet. We'll see those 23-mile-per-hour winds and gusts beyond 30. Even to the overnight hours. Here's that cloud cover on Futurecasts. Clouds filling in through the afternoon, but still dry until well after midnight. A mixture to the west eventually changes to snow as it arrives around 4 in the morning. So it may be a snowy morning commute tomorrow. Look at the possibility of maybe half inch to an inch of snow in that span of time, and then more snow builds in as that center of low pressure gets closer. A breezy day tomorrow, an inch, maybe 2 inches overall between very early tomorrow and tomorrow evening as this band of snow then translates eastward, and more snow begins to wrap around the system. Smaller doses of that for Thursday and Friday. We'll still manage at least some rain mixing in as well as temperatures will be above freezing, but still a possibility of additional minor accumulation. Here's what we're expecting in the next 2 days, next 48 hours, 1 inch to 2 inches of snowfall. We may add another inch or so on top of that, so 3 or 4 inches would be possible overall the 3-day span of time. So slow buildup over that stretch of time. Temperatures through snow chances, that is, through Friday, and rain chances for that matter, begin to stick around through Friday, at least a sizable chance of precipitation, but beyond that, dry weather for at least 4 or 5 days. Temperatures in the 30s for quite some time. That is way above the seasonal average of 24, somewhere we've not been in a while. We've actually been colder than average since the end of last week. 17 today in Rochester, 15 in Albert Lea, 19 in Lake City, Mason City 15, and Cresco 15 as well. Some thin clouds, breezy and cold, 17. Those gusts up to 30 miles per hour. As much as an inch of snow well after midnight tonight. 14, but temperatures by then will be climbing, and 34 the high tomorrow. Another inch or so is possible. We'll have additional light snow chances, maybe a little rain mixing in during the daytime hours Thursday and Friday, and then we'll dry out for the weekend.
An active pattern, but above average for a while here.
It's going to be nice to stay above zero by such a nice margin, yeah.
We appreciate